who will be receiving the Last Girl Champion Award. She is an award-winning actor, writer, author, and child rights activist. What is so beautiful about her is that activism has been a focus of hers since her school days in Kolkata and has become a pillar that we see in her life and career. She has worked closely with children who are underprivileged and vulnerable and passionately pursues the causes of child protection. Nandana uses her skills as an actress and writer to amplify the voices of children who are voiceless, those who are stripped away of their rights. As an actor, Nandana has chosen films and plays that shed light on urgent and sensitive topics, like child sexual abuse, the rights of disabled children, religious intolerance, apartheid, ethnic war, and sexual violence. As an author, Nandana loves to find new ways of sharing her stories with children of all backgrounds. Her interactive workshops have been boisterously loved by over 30,000 kids across the world, in schools and orphanages, literary festivals and bookstores, play spaces for special needs kids, as well as children's hospices and hospitals. Goes without saying why Nandana deserves this award. She's a champion for children, she's a champion for human rights. Nandana, you are a model that we shall all learn from. Nandana.
Thank you so much, all of you, for being here today to celebrate and support the path-breaking work of Apne Aap women worldwide. And all my thanks to the amazing women and girls of the Apne Aap team and its visionary and relentless leader, my friend Ruchira Gupta. This is a very sweet and special encouragement for all of us to keep doing what we love to do. I feel humbled to be in the same room and the same stage as the activists, survivors, artists, pioneers, and warriors who are here today. I must say that the greatest honor of my life has been the opportunity, the privilege to be able to work on the ground with incredibly resilient children and with the fearless grown-ups who keep them safe and help them grow. These are children who fight with the hardest of circumstances, children who have been abandoned, trafficked, brutalized, incarcerated, hospitalized, ostracized, and yet they emerge with stunning spirit and strength. The lessons that I learned from these kids sustain me and give me hope every day of my life. So on this auspicious day, when we have gathered to celebrate the power and the potential of the girl child, I want to tell you about 3 extraordinary girls who are my friends in Apne Aap, who are as endearing as they are inspiring. In fact, you've seen photos of them flash by just a minute ago. I met Baki when she was 4 years old. We spent an afternoon on the floor of the daycare center of Apne Aap, right in the heart of the red light area in Kolkata, in Shonagachi. At 4, Baki, who had spent all her life in the she had been taken care of at the daycare center, she could read perfectly and she was extremely confident, and she immediately challenged me to a contest of reciting nursery rhymes, which she won effortlessly. Although, in my defense, I did put up a good fight, but you know, I stood no chance. Now, she's 6, and she's a brilliant student, and her love of books and of winning has not waned a bit, supported by Apne Aap all the way. My friend Uma is a little bit older, but still very, very young, and equally impressive. Uma was born in the red light district to a survivor of trafficking. She rebelled early. She eloped and became a child bride and found herself plunged in a marriage which was extremely violent. When she protested and tried to leave, she was denied access to her son and she slit her wrists. Thanks to her own courage and the intervention and continuing care of Apne Aap, Uma is now a budding businesswoman. She makes and sells sanitary pads. She is a passionate dancer. She's a youth leader within Apne Aap. She took her husband to court and she secured custody of her son. Her son is back home with us. She's very proud of this, as she should be. And she would not have been able to do this without the help of Apne Aap. And the other accomplishment that she's almost as proud of, not quite as proud of, but almost, is the fact that she was the one who tied the belt around Hillary Clinton, which said, "Cool men don't buy sex." Now, my friend Juhi, who has been mentioned a number of times today by Ruchira as well as a couple of others, and you've seen a lot of photos of her actually in the photos that flash by. So Juhi, I actually met in a very different atmosphere. I met her in a literary festival, and she waited until my reading was done, and then she shared with me her notebook of poems that she had written, and her poetry was absolutely breathtaking. I have met her a number of times since then, and over the years I came to know that Juhi was sold as a newborn into a brothel, but she caught Apne Aap's eye thanks to their vigilance before she was initiated into a life of prostitution. She was nurtured and educated by Apne Aap, and now she is a student of political science in one of the top colleges in Kolkata. Juhi lives independently now. She's a karate champion. She tutors 3 kids every week, and she is as determined to be a poet as she is to be a human rights lawyer. Juhi and I, when we met last time, which was just a week ago in Kolkata, we had a lovely, long, and intimate conversation over dinner. We were talking about our work, our families, our challenges, including the fact that it's been a tough time for me because my mother is unwell in Kolkata. And we were talking about what makes us feel helpless and what makes us feel safe. And Juhi said that what made her feel safe was the knowledge that she could choose what she wanted to do and who she wanted to be. And this is a choice that would not have been available to Juhi, or indeed thousands of other young women like Juhi, had it not been for the tireless work of Apne Aap. So, on this International Day of the Girl, let us all take a moment to celebrate the power and the glory of choice. The choice to be safe, the choice to be educated, the choice to be in charge of your own body. In other words, the choice to live a life of dignity and of autonomy, which is exactly what Apne Aap exists for. I want to leave you by reading a short poem that Juhi wrote earlier this year. She writes in Hindi, so I translated it. Forgive me, it's not as good as the original. But this is the voice that is going to be able to show us the way. So it's a representative voice, and I would love to share it with you. Freedom by Juhi Khatun. We are all living with the hope that one day we will have true freedom. It feels like we are all together, that we believe that there will be peace, there will be a ceasefire. But will we be truly free? Somewhere right now, women are being sold in the open market. Somewhere right now, bullets are raining through someone's heart. As if we have all forgotten to live because we feel we are in this burden-heavy life only on borrowed time. How long can you live like this? Come out, step forward, reach out your hand so that together we can all embrace true freedom. Thank you.